Hi, I'm Kevin Hertz, Chief Technology Officer of Telcentris, the creator of VoxOx. I'm here today to give you a quick demo of our new exciting feature, the Universal Translator. Now, the Universal Translator allows you to have a seamless, two-way conversation with a contact who speaks a completely different language. You can do this via text message, instant message into any of the networks we support, including social networks, and even through email. So let me show you what I mean. Now, here we have a Facebook contact. Jorge Gonzalez here speaks Spanish as his native language. And it's important to note that within Facebook, you have to configure your settings so that Facebook is set up for whichever language is your native language. Now, if I want to send Jorge a message, I pop open his contact within VoxOx, click the chat button, and now I can send a message, "Hi Jorge." And you'll notice that this message comes through in English, which of course is how I typed it. But Jorge, unfortunately, does not speak English. He speaks Spanish. Hola, Kevin. Which comes back in Spanish, which I don't understand. Now, previously, it would have been very hard to have a conversation with Jorge, but now, because of the Universal Translator, I can have a seamless two-way conversation and never stop speaking English. Let me show you how it works. I click on Universal Translator, click on Translate. I'm going to set it to all messages, but I could choose either only sent messages or only received. I choose my language, which of course is English, choose my contact's language, which in this case is Spanish, click OK, and now we're ready to go. And you'll note that VoxOx says the Universal Translator has been turned on, your language is English, and your contact's language is Spanish, and you can click on any message to view the translated text. So now I can talk back to Jorge. "Hi, Jorge, would you like to have lunch today?" And you'll notice that in Facebook, it shows up in Spanish. Now, the great thing about this is that my contact in Facebook may not even know that I don't speak Spanish. We could have a full two-way conversation and each speak our own language. So Jorge can write back, and I apologize that my Spanish isn't very well. Muy bien. And you'll notice that in VoxOx, it shows up very well. And as I said earlier, you can click on any message and see the translated text right below. Now, another neat thing about the Universal Translator, as I mentioned earlier, is that it's not just limited to chat. We could send a text message. So if I go over to the text field here, notice that I have a number saved for Jorge. I can type a message out to him. And just as before, it's going to translate that message into Jorge's native language. So you'll notice, "Hola Jorge." And on my cell phone here, I've just received the message. So now I could go ahead and write back, "Hola, Kevin. And as soon as that text message sends, you'll notice that within VoxOx, we have the message translated into English. And again, I could click to see the original message. That also works via email, which I can get to just by clicking the email button here. Anything that I type in below, of course, again, will be translated into Jorge's native language and sent directly into his email inbox. One other neat thing that we'll show you here is our Twitter integration. As you can see in my Twitter category, I have the people who I'm following, and if I click on Natasha here, I can send her an @reply, and again, I can choose any language. So let me go ahead and do a translation. Natasha happens to speak Russian, so we'll do this into Russian. Send her a quick @reply. And anything I send here, it's of course going to translate into her native language, which is Russian. And if we head over to Twitter, you can see that my most recent update here, my @reply to Natasha sent 20 seconds ago from VoxOx, is translated into perfect Russian, which of course I can't read, but Natasha verifies that that is definitely exactly what we meant to say. So thanks for watching. Hope this has been an informative demo of the Universal Translator. Please head over to VoxOx.com if you don't have an account yet. Download it, and of course remember, everything is free. Have fun talking to your friends.